Hypnosis. This is Marie, and today I am going to be hypnotizing you. A small disclaimer, please do not listen to hypnosis recordings when in a car or operating machinery. My goal today is to help you with your depression. I too suffer from depression, and I know that there are times when hypnosis has helped me to be able to sleep well and to feel better. Now please, this is not medical advice. If you do suffer from depression and you are on medication, continue to take that. And if you are not being helped for your depression, please contact your primary care provider so that they can point you in the right direction. This is just to help you be calm and to help you get some sleep and hopefully feel a little better. Before we begin, I want you to get into a comfortable place, whether that be in your bed laying down or in a chair sitting up. Just make sure you are in a quiet, safe place. If you need to pause this recording to get yourself comfortable, please do so now. Okay, now that you are comfortable, please close your eyes and begin breathing deeply and slowly. Before you let go completely and go into a deep hypnotic state, just let yourself listen carefully to everything I say to you. It's going to happen automatically, so you don't need to think about that now. And you will have no conscious control over what happens next. The muscles in and around your eyes will relax all by themselves as you continue breathing. Easily and freely, without thinking about it, you will soon enter a deep, peaceful, hypnotic trance without any effort. There is nothing important for your conscious mind to do. There is nothing really important except the activities of your subconscious mind. And that can be just as automatic as dreaming. And you know how easily you can forget your dreams when you awaken. You are responding very good without even noticing it. You have already altered your state of breathing. You are breathing much more easily and freely, and you are revealing signs that indicate you are beginning to drift into a hypnotic trance. You can really enjoy relaxing more and more, and your subconscious mind will listen to each word I say. And it keeps becoming less important for you to consciously listen to my voice. Your subconscious mind can hear my whisper. You are continuing to into a more detached state as you examine privately in your own mind secret feelings, sensations, and behavior you didn't know you had. At the same time, letting go completely, your own mind is solving that problem at your own pace, just as rapidly as it feels you are ready. You continue becoming more relaxed and comfortable as you sit there with your eyes closed, or lay there with your eyes closed. As you experience that deepening comfort, you don't have to move or talk or let anything bother you. Your own inner mind can respond automatically to everything I tell you, and you will be pleasantly surprised with your continuous progress. You are getting much closer to a deep hypnotic trance. You are beginning to realize that you don't care whether or not you are going into a deep trance. Being in this peaceful state enables you to experience the comfort of the hypnotic trance. Being hypnotized is always a very enjoyable, pleasant, calm, peaceful, and completely relaxing experience. It seems natural to include hypnosis in your future. Every time I hypnotize you, it keeps becoming more enjoyable, and you continue experiencing more benefits. So you will really enjoy having me hypnotize you. You will always enjoy the sensations of comfort, of peacefulness, of calmness, and all the other sensations that come automatically from this wonderful experience. You will be really happy that you decided to have me hypnotize you as you continue experiencing progressive understandings on your part. You are learning something about yourself. You are developing your own techniques of therapy without knowing you are developing them. You can have it as a surprise sooner or later. A very pleasant surprise. Imagine yourself in a place you like very much, by a lake or by the ocean. Perhaps you are floating gently on a sailboat on a peaceful lake on a warm summer day. You are continuing to relax even more now, and you continue becoming more comfortable. This is your own world that you like very much. You're going to find that anytime you want to spend a few minutes by yourself relaxing and feeling very comfortable and serene, you can automatically go back to this feeling you're experiencing now. You can put yourself in this world anytime you like. There are times when you will want this serene feeling, and it is yours whenever you want it. Continue enjoying this pleasant experience as your subconscious mind is receiving everything I tell you, and you will be pleased the way you automatically respond to everything I say. As you continue to drift and float, all other sounds fade away into the distance. You pay attention only to the sound of my voice. I want 3 points about depression to become firmly established in your mind, for that is what we are going to discuss, and each point about depression is the absolute truth to you. Now, the first point is that you have a right to be here. You are as good as anyone. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees or the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, the universe is unfolding the way it should be. Therefore, you can accept that there is a universal plan greater than any man or woman, greater than any of us. And so you can be at peace with yourself. You can be at peace with yourself if you want to be. And that comes to the second point. For in that plan that affects everyone in this universe outside of natural disasters, all depression is subconsciously self-inflicted. That is the second point. All depression is subconsciously self-inflicted. Each emotion of the mind is reflected in the electrochemical balance of the brain. Prolonged feelings of depression can cause chemical imbalance that most times corrects itself. You will be successful in conquering your depression. When you feel well again, you may do so only for a matter of minutes or hours, and then depression may return, and it may be another several days or even weeks before you feel well again. There may be half a dozen of such ups and downs before the symptoms are gone. The third point has to do with time and the absolute necessity to live, not just in the present, but the moment of here and now. The third absolute truth has to do with the necessity to live each moment in the here and now. For example, yesterday you were depressed, but today is a new day. Every day is a fresh beginning. Every day is a fresh beginning. And every morning is a world made new. Today is our most important day. Yesterday is gone. We cannot live in the past, else we cannot go forward, because living in the past dulls the keen edge of our imagination. The past, even yesterday, can be of value only as we glean lessons and profits from our experiences. For as Longfellow wrote, nor deem the irrevocable past as wholly wasted, as wholly vain, if rising on its wrecks, at last to something nobler we attain. Have you ever felt circumstances crowding in upon you because of failure and disappointment and depression? and said, if I can only get a break, an opportunity to start all over again. Well, remember what Walter Malone wrote about opportunity. They do me wrong who say I come no more. When once I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight again. Though deep in mire, wring not your hands and weep. I lend to aid to those who say, I can. No shame-faced outcast ever sank so deep, but yet might rise again and be a man. Yesterday the sun sank behind the horizon at the close of the day. The sky was overcast, no stars appeared within the firmament, and you were downcast, depressed because the day had brought only frustration. Today you would waken with the sunlight pouring in through the window. A new day is at hand, a new opportunity to build upon the lessons learned from yesterday's failures. Now each of us is here to accomplish something, some particular phase of the universal plan that is greater than man, greater than each and every one of us. This universal plan or life force goes on whether we like it or not. When we face life as a whole and try to realize that every experience is leading us towards fulfillment of that plan, when we take each day and endeavor to make the most of it, then things come out all right. Someone has said we must listen for life to happen. Listen expectantly. Now you have not been listening expectantly. You really have not been listening at all. You have been concentrating on your problems, and as long as you concentrate on a problem, then you have a problem because you are what you concentrate your mind upon. You are what you are greatly concerned with. Now when you let go of that concern, when you let go of that problem by changing your thinking, when you say, to heck with the problem, then you begin to see the solution to your problem because your mind is free, and therefore, when your mind is free, you can utilize it to be effective to make it work. You must say from now on, I let go of my depression. I develop and maintain a happy disposition each day. Each day I reject the negative and see the positive in all things. Because the only reason that you have been staying depressed is that you have not learned yet how to deal with your negative thoughts, to allow in the positive thoughts of truth and love and hope. Every day is a challenge, a new opportunity to prove yourself in reality, to be a believer in truth and love and hope, that you do not need to feel helpless and hopeless, that you can separate off and distinguish the vast difference between those events in your life and your reaction to them, for they are vastly different. They are not the same at all, and you must separate off from those events in your life and your reaction to them. The problem is not whether you need a new job, whether your wife or husband has gone or left, or that someone else did right or wrong, or that you did right or wrong. those things at all. It is your reaction to them. It is the sentences you say in your head, such as, "My husband is gone. I cannot live without him." Or, "I've got a terrible pain in my back. I'll never live a normal life again." That is really the problem, for when you give yourself those negative thoughts, then you are bound to feel depressed. So you have to learn how to turn those sentences around. Turn them around completely. Okay, so I made a mistake, but I won't again. Or, a loved one has passed and I miss them terribly, but I can go on with my life. Whatever it is that you say to yourself about those past things makes you depressed because you have not learned to turn them around. And when you are depressed, when you are in this frame of mind, you are dead. That is death. Remember, Lot's wife was told, "Don't look back, for you will turn into a pillar of salt." But she just had to look back. Now you must not look back. You are through looking back. You can only live the very moment you are living, and you can live that to the fullest and enjoy it by the proper thinking. Hasn't there ever been a desire, an urge to accomplish something you never obtained? Think about that. Take each day as it comes and enjoy the sunshine, the song of the birds, the laughter of the children. See all those positive things. Let each day crowd out yesterday's sorrows completely. Remember that he that climbs the ladder must begin at the first rung. Robert Scott said that. The Chinese say 1,000 miles journey begins with one step. As we seek higher and wider vision, each new day becomes the next rung upwards, a new opportunity to rise above yesterday's sorrows, frustrations, depressions, and failures, to a world made new, so that the Oriental poet urges us, look well before to this day, look well to this day. Now in your mind's eye, I want you to visualize a sign hanging right in front of you. And that sign has 3 words on it. And the words are, that was yesterday. That was yesterday when things didn't go right. That was yesterday when you failed to turn your negative thoughts around. That was yesterday when you gave up hope. That was yesterday when you didn't decide to start over like you should have. And that was yesterday when you were only thinking of yourself instead of the happiness of others and what you could do for them. That was yesterday when you made a mistake. That was yesterday when you said the wrong thing. That was yesterday when you know you did the wrong thing. That was yesterday. That was yesterday when you hated yourself. But every day is a fresh beginning, and every morning is a world made new. And the past is not wholly wasted. It is not in vain. Rising on its wrecks at last, there is something nobler you will attain. By replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts, every new moment is a new opportunity. And as you accept this truth, you feel the warmth of truth and love and hope course through your heart. You relax completely, confident that there is a plan for you, and that even though you may not understand, you must go through these learning experiences that you are going through in order to satisfy that plan. You are, nevertheless, perfectly willing to go through whatever experiences you need to go through so that you can allow yourself to be the master of your own fate, to be in control of your own feelings. For this dawn of a new day only comes after the night. You cannot have a mountain without valleys, otherwise everything is all a plateau. The brightness of the sun would mean nothing except by comparison to the darkness of the night. It is only by contrast that we can understand life. And so, instead of reacting adversely to the problems and frustrations of yesterday, you hang on them that sign that says, that was yesterday. You see the sign in your mind's eye. You lift those problems from your shoulders and hang them upon that sign and leave them there. Because as a result of the faithful practice of your self-hypnosis and the learning to control your thinking in a positive way every day as a fresh beginning, and every morning is the world made new, and this is a new day for you and a new morning, a day without depression, a day without frustration, a day without failure, a day in which you are more effective in every single area of your life than you have ever been before. And why? Because you have let go of your problems. You have stopped letting them handle you. You are handling it by turning those negative thoughts around, because it's not the events of your life that are affecting you. It is your reaction to them, and you are through letting negative thoughts create negative reactions to the experiences of your life, which depress you and run you ragged, run your every moment of your life. You are going to relax comfortably in the knowledge that you can and will do your part and will continue to do your part. Okay, now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and then I'll say fully aware. At the count of 5, your eyes will open, and then you will be fully aware, feeling calm, rested, refreshed, and relaxed. Okay. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily, you're returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp, and relaxed, and you feel wonderful. 3. From head to toe, you are feeling perfect in every way. Physically perfect, mentally perfect, emotionally calm and serene. 4. Your eyes begin to feel sparkling clear. 5. Your eyelids open, fully aware. You feel calm, rested, refreshed, and you are full of energy. Now take a good, deep breath and stretch. You are now ready to begin a new day. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope that if you made it all the way to the end, that this recording may help you. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope everyone has a blessed day or evening wherever you are. Thank you, guys.